Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird. You might not be able to tell, but I don't know why, but lately I've kind of like had this weird kind of allergies, cold thing going on. So, yeah, if I sound a little strange, that's what that is. But I'm starting off with my Animal Eyes palette, and I'm just using that light kind of brown shade with a red undertone as my transition shade. And I just like to use it because it's from Sephora, and the other palette I'm going to be using is also from Sephora. So I really like to just, I don't know, it doesn't necessarily matter, but I just like to use them together. And this is the other palette. I think it's called Moschino Sephora palette. It's like a collaboration. And I'm going to use that purple shade. I'm just taking my like stiffer brush, like eyeshadow brush, and I didn't realize I was doing it so ferociously, but I was I just started applying it all over the lid. This shade isn't like a metallic shimmer shade, it's more of a like duochrome shade. So that's why the purple is not super like in your face. But it is extremely pretty. It has like tiny blue sparkles in it, and it turns out looking so beautiful. So yeah, I just take this and just apply it all over my eyelid. Other eye, I switched brushes, and I noticed that it was a lot easier to apply with this fluffier brush. It still kind of gave me the same result, but it was easier to apply because it covered more space a lot faster. But yeah, you can really see here how pretty it is, and how you can see it's not really a metallic shade, but it's just that. It's just like a shimmer, and you could probably use it as a topper for any matte shade. But yeah, I love it. And now I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild eyeshadow stick, and I just lined my waterline. I don't know if this really made a difference. You all have to let me know, but I was thinking about doing the blue one that I had, since the eyeshadow has blue specks in it, but I thought I wasn't sure about that. So okay, so I got these lashes from the Dollar Tree. They're Ioni. You know, if you have watched this channel for any length of time, you know these are some of my favorite ones. And I think these are a part of a new collection they have that are like their wedding collection, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so I picked up those two, and Ioni lashes can be pretty dramatic at times. So if you don't really like dramatic lashes, then I don't know how much you would like this brand, but they do have some pretty wearable styles as well. And right now I'm just kind of walking you guys through how I like go about trimming new lashes, and I just put them on and I see how long they are. And then make sure you always trim your lash from the back and not from the front, because if you trim like the inner corner part of your lash, you'll lose that really pretty shape of them. And so just make sure whenever you do that, that you're only cutting the back part. And then I also like to go in with a brush and just brush out any extra hairs, and then just re-measure it to make sure that's the size that I wanted. And yep, and then I just apply them. Okay, so I don't usually do this, but I'm using my Sweet Cheeks blush to kind of color correct. And I was just going to do my under eyes, but I was like, well, I'm here. I'll just do these acne scars anyways that kind of ended up being like dark spots. But I decided to color correct under my eyes because since I haven't been feeling well, I've been getting like these dark circles under my eyes that are a little bit more pronounced than usual. And so I just wanted to use the orange, and really the oranges might be a little bit too dark for that, but it's fine, and just to cancel out that darkness, and then I'll apply all my makeup like normal. Alright, so with my new lashes on, they're so pretty, I'm going to go ahead and apply my Morphe 2 skin tint. And sometimes I kind of don't know like how much I'm applying. And I'm like, I don't know if that's too much, but I just blend it right out with my damp beauty sponge. And it always gives me a really, really pretty finish. Very skin-like. The only thing about the skin tint, I kind of wish it had like sunscreen in it, like SPF, but that's okay. You can always just apply SPF on its own before you apply skin tint. And I have a skin tint that has SPF in it, but I just use this one for more full glam days. Okay, now going in with my Honest Beauty concealer. I kind of put a lot of this on, but it always blends out really well, so it doesn't really scare me at all. Just ignore me singing because it was Sunday, so I was listening to like praise and worship music, and it's the Pentecostals, and they go hard. Even though I'm not Pentecostal, I love their music because it's so good. But I also blend this out with a sponge too, and then I just use a brush to get in the corner part of my eye, because this sponge, since it's round, it can't really get to that area, so I just use it to blend out that little small spot, and it does the job. Alrighty, now I'm going to go in with my powder. I realized I did not film me doing my all over face powder, but I just do the same thing I usually do, and I'm just going in with a loose setting powder under the eyes, and I'm still using my damp beauty sponge to apply it, and it just gives me a really nice finish. And I think I got a little bit of setting powder on my shirt too. But now I'm going to go in with my pressed powder, and I'm going to go right over top of that loose setting powder just to really lock it in place, and it just stays like that all day. Right now, to match this purple eyeshadow look, I'm going to go with my Laura Mercier blush. I don't remember the name of this at the top of my head, but I'm just going to apply that all over the cheeks. And I think this color was just totally perfect because my other purple blush is kind of a warm tone blush, a warm tone purple, and my eyeshadow is like a cool tone purple, and this blush is kind of cool tone, so yeah. It looks a little bit different on my like undertone on my skin, but it still is really, really pretty. Now I'm going to apply this MAC highlighter in the shade Superb. Since that Laura Mercier blush isn't a luminous blush, I just wanted to add a little bit of shine, so I just put that right on top. Corners, I'm going back in with this really pretty blue shade. It's basically just like this purple shade, but blue, and I decided to do it because I wanted to bring out the blue specks in the purple eyeshadow. Alright, so for lips, I've still been loving using this eyeliner pencil from Essence in the shade Teddy on my lips because it just makes my lips look so shiny. And look at that inner corner blue highlight. It looks better on camera than it did on person. And then with this glossy lips, lip gloss from LA Colors in the shade Peachy Keen. And I'm just going to put that all over my lips. This has like a really nice smell to it. I think it's vanilla. I'm not really good at pinpointing smells, but I think it's like a vanilla smell. And it has all those little glitters in it. But even though it has all those glitters, I feel like I can't see the glitter on my lips. But even though I can't see the glitter on my lips, the color is still really, really pretty and very shiny. And I love like an ultra shine look, so it's so pretty and I love it. And it smells good. That's me looking for the glitter. Alright guys, this is the final look. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.